respect. respect. Good afternoon and welcome here to Gahanga Stadium. It's a Women's Elite League 2025. We are here in the middle for the game number 11. Imena Herons taking on Amasimbi. We're here in the middle for the toss. Guys will take us through the toss. Imena Herons being the home team, Amasimbi Hawks being away team.
You flip the coin, then she calls. H is the head, T is the tail.
Imena she's going to spin the coin and Amasimbi captain will call. Tail is the call. Tail it is. Amasimbi Hawks, congratulations Captain. Amasimbi Hawks have won the toss. What are you looking forward to do?
We are going to ball first.
You're going to ball first. Any reason?
We want them to score less total so that they can make us to defend it easily.
Any changes in your team?
No changes.
No changes. Good luck.
Thank you.
Imena Captain, Rosette, you have lost the toss. What do you want to do if you have won the toss?
Batting first.
Things went to your favor.
Yeah.
How many runs are you looking forward to score?
18.
80. All right, that's all from the Imena Captain. Amasimbi won the toss and said to have a ball first. Stay tuned. Welcome back here at the Gahanga Stadium. And that was from the toss. Amasimbi Hawks won the toss and have decided to have a ball first. Those are the openers of Imena as usual. Imena Herons haven't won any game here. Amasimbi Hawks, it's gonna be a crucial win here. So Amasimbi won. They're still in run rate, they're still negative. They just need to make sure they can win this game on the good margins. Those are the starting 11. Amasimbi Hawks, Ishimwe Henriette captain, Ngabire Justin, Niyorukundo wa Setania, Zaituri Nadine, Sonia Omulinga, Mutuna Sekrarisa, Usajimana Sylvia, Waisaba Clementina, Nyirahunineza Josiane, Wingabire Thomas, Omuhira Ornella, not alone in the comment box, joined by Leonard to take us through the Imena.
Yes, Imena Herons struggling so far in this league. Ikuzwe Alice, Chiza Emeline, Ishimwe Kiozo, Divine, Daigaraje Belis, Shimamana Rosette, Umtoni Chanceline, Uwase Deborah, Ikuzwe Rina, Isabayo Sandrine, Uwineza Diane and Esperance. A lot of inexperienced players there. Obviously, they are missing the services of their key better wicketkeeper, Merve Uwase, who got injured a couple of weeks ago into the recovery mode. Since then, they've never seemed to have recovered there. Imena Herons now have been sent into bed. Two openers, Ikuzwe Alice and Ishimwe Divine. Two openers, Alice Ikuzwe now taking the responsibility up in the order. She used to be batting at number 4, 5 there for the team, but she finds herself coming in the early overs. So maybe today wanting to take the responsibility up front, get the pressure off. Sylvia Usabimana to start. Cut away. That's an easy single in the end. Good start by Ikuzwe Alice. Yeah, they've been struggling here. Bryson Imena Herons, things didn't go their way since they lost one of their key batters. Never find they failed to find in a perfect replacement, especially as an opener. So playing a supportive role there. If you look at the previous edition, Ishimwe Divine used to be one of their key batters, but this time around, she's not in form. She's struggling. Starts off with that one straight to Zaituri Nadine in the cover. So it's something someone in their team needs to dig them up, need to play some positive cricket here with the bat.
Yeah, I think those are the things as they are going back after this early. Those are the things they just need to sit there with their coaches and start talking about what they can do in terms of batting, especially the openers and even the middle order batters. A lot of work to do. Because if you look at those are the ones who have been scoring back-to-back close scores. Today they have scored 35. Last time they have scored 35. Something to work on in terms of batting. Started with the ball well, stretched their covers, back-to-back dot balls. Looked quite well attacking the stance, trying to fight that ball. She can add a little bit of speed. That's a turn, pull this straight, and that's a catch. To Tamas getting a catch, trying to pull that one. Divine, and that's the end of Divine. She went for a duck, a golden duck here. So these are the things that have been struggling. One of the top orders always go early before power play.
Yeah, definitely this has been something that is not been new these past 5 games for this team here. Imena Herons always losing the wickets in the first over without putting runs on the board. Again, it's happened today. They never seem to find a way to cover that gap. They've lost again Ishimwe Divine early on, trying to play that pull shot. And find the gap, only finds the fielder there at square leg. Something that they've been lacking, something that they didn't sit down and come in. Winners at the end. That is the end of the first over. It's 1-1.
When is one of the youngsters that came in this elite league, being given a added responsibility in terms of batting. First games she was opening. She never scored some runs, but she has been staying on the wicket. A lot of strength needed in terms of the game. Maybe at the end of the day, the coaches, there's a reason behind. They made her starting opening early on. Ingabile Justin coming to ball from the low end here. Alice Ekuzwe. To see one of the dangerous batters. She have not been clicking this particular period of time. But I know you know how dangerous she is. Started with the dot ball. The ball stays a little bit low. Wherever you are, you're joining us. It's Elite Women's League 2025. With trying to go big. This one, edge this one. All the way to the square leg. Twist the core. They managed to get 2 runs. Good running between the wickets. With the captain herself. With the youngster winners at the end.
Yeah, the intent was there, but she couldn't time that shot very well. But that's what she should be doing here. They've been victims of low scoring games. So they need to be putting up some runs on the board here. Misses that one completely. She's good in that particular region. Alice, the more you bowl shorter and wide, she will definitely punish you. But this time she went a bit quicker. Misses that one. Justine Ingabire survives. Been bowling well so far in this tournament. There's an off spinner. Hard on the ground. There is protection at long on. Only settle for a single there. Wineza Dihan on strike. What plan does she have? She's got the ability to stay on the wicket a bit longer, but cannot find a way to rotate strike. That is one of the biggest letdown for her in the team. Imena Herons. Much better shot. Good running in the end there. Throw wasn't good enough. You can see there Justine just complaining to Sonia that she should have put in 1 bounce, and look at Sonia. She's just laughing, moving away. And I'm telling you, after this game, they will discuss about this. Wanted to break my fingers. You always know that when you're throwing the ballers in, always aim for the stumps. But they've played together for a long time as well. They do understand each other as well. These two. That's the beauty about this game again, getting those combination, those understanding of each other all the way through.
That's all, but that was what pressure brings. It's chance of getting run out, trying to go big, played straight well. There's a chase is on there. Sylvia did it well, but they just managed to get 2 runs. They're still looking quite well. Overs gone. Space 7 for 1. So you must save on attack again. Excellent delivery. Top of off. Ball turning away, going away. You can see the turn. Wide swing. That's a wide ball. You see the turn, trying to play with the full face of the bat, but no, this time she's going a little bit to good areas. There's less toss of the ball compared to the morning game. That's why they say sometimes practice makes improvement, Mr. Leonard.
Yeah, that's much better there as a spinner. There, you don't want to be giving it a lot of air. You don't want to allow the batters to go under the ball easy. Get that drip off the surface. Goes for the sweep there, Wineza. Gets a single there. Looks to be busy at the present moment. Another flighted one there. Misses that. Alice, of course, wanted to punish that one. Yes, it was there for the taking, but couldn't connect. Again, she's struggling to meet with the ball here, Alice, since she started walking in. If she manages to meet it, I'm telling you, the power that she possesses. Shot. Lovely. No one moves in that particular cover region. Even here herself, as a batter, she just played that one and turned away to a partner. Good shot. Glorious one from Ikuzwe Alice. This is what you love to see from experience. Batters there. Bryson is 3 overs gone here, 13 for the loss of 1. Imena Herons have been sent in to bet. Look at that shot.
Look at it, well balanced, picked it well, stretching the gap, waiting for the ball to turn. And the connection was beauty there. Those are the fans walking around the Gahanga Stadium. I've been crying about it in the morning. See passing by wherever I do that. That's another brilliant run. The length by Ngabire Justin.
Yeah, you did a good job here by advertising the games. Now we've seen a lot of crowds here, a lot of them, women coming in to support their fellow women as well. So you did a good job here. Right away, come make your way to Gahanga Cricket Stadium if you're a local to come and watch this Women's Elite T20. Brought to you by Dafabet as well and Rwanda Cricket Association. Live, if you can make it on the ground, if you want to watch it live on your smartphone, on your laptop, whatever, you can just tune in to Sportsbox channel, YouTube channel, then you can watch all the games there.
We just simply getting opportunity to thank the Palofia and the crew. They made the live streaming crew just for letting wherever you are, you can follow this game. We done the Palofia and the crew for the great job they've been doing since day one of the Women's Elite League. Make sure that the game is being live streamed. Wherever you are, you can get the game, you can follow the game, you can enjoy cricket wherever you are. Back-to-back dot balls by Justin. One more ball to go for Maiden. A lot of improvement by Ngabire Justin trying to attack the stumps, and it's even good to see the two sisters playing together in the same team, one being a captain.
Wide that one, she denied herself a maiden there. Straying way down the off stump. Yeah, it's also good now. Obviously, the talk here, the senior sister being the most experienced, got a lot of games under belt, so she will be giving advice. Edged that one. Telling you, if he does not race to the boundary, she will come back for the second. is a bit of some fumble there in the field. The ball is too hot to handle for Akengene Delphine. But the two batters manages to get only 2 runs, good enough to end over number 4, 16 for 1.
If you look at the throw from the youngster, all the way from the hub of Ndela, just so amazing, Mr. Leonard.
Yeah, some big blocks there so far, those 2 over number 2 and over number 3 going for 6 runs. If they can maintain that all the way through consistently, that can be a bit better. In comes Ishimwe Henriette now to bowl from the other end. She replaces Sylvia Usabi Imana, who opened the bowling from there. Most senior bowler in the team. 100 caps, 100 games under her belt, very much experience in this format. Shot, didn't find a gap. Usabi Imana Sylvia at mid-off does a fantastic job there in your screen, number 7. He's feeling that one because she used her legs to stop that particular delivery. Wonder if it's hit again in that region, if she's going to stop it using the legs. Up and over, straight as an arrow, as you'd want it from the book. Alice Kuzgwe, right on fire. As soon as she realized that it's in the zone, it's in the arc to free those arms forward, she went that one with a flash and manages to get the team 4. There we go, just backs away, takes that front foot outside the line of the ball, just to clear the room for the shoulders to come through. 4 runs it is for Ikuzu Alice, PK.
She was well balanced, timed it well over the top. Another off cutter, but this one was a little bit quick. They're looking quite well at this particular time in the morning game. They might score 35. They're almost like 6 wickets down already at this particular time. But now, Alice coming in and the other winners are batting alongside her. Trying to go big again. Yes, there's a catch, there's a drop there by Sonia Umulinga. There's a chance of a catch. That you can see the captain, she's not happy. Should have taken that catch, Sonia. You possess. Look at on the replay, Leonard.
There you go. There, not so much elevation. Sonia Umulinga, she's a tall lad, but couldn't hold on to that one. That's a chance that is going begging, especially a bigger one of Alice Ikuze. If she gives chances like that, you need to make sure that you capitalize on them. Much better comeback there by Ishimwe Henriette. Attempt for a single, but was sent back by Diana Wineza, realizing that it was Clarice Umtoniwase. Good in that region. Point. Take Clarice Umtoniwase at your own risk in the circle. So 1 delivery left. 6 runs so far been given out in this over. Lovely shot. Again, sliced the wheel joke for a single. She wants to return strike, and yes, she does. That is the end of the 5th year. It's 23 for the loss of 1. Imena Herons looking good so far since Alice has been there. She's on 17 of 14. Ineza Diane 4 of 12, playing a supportive role on the other end. Need to keep on doing that.
You can just see someone just shining the ball. Who's coming to ball here? Still think about it. Maybe it's Ngabile Justine coming to ball.
The average runs between these two teams is 91. They've never passed that. Imena Herons winning 3 respectively. Ngabire Justine, ball a third. Very well disciplined, very economical, tidy with the ball, not giving away a lot of easy runs. shot and punished all the way through to the ropes there. It is a quick outfield on that side. Ikuzwe at least opens over number 6 with a boundary. Just slightly offering a lot of width there in Gabire Justin. Good punish. Look at it again there. She is strong in that region, Alice Ikuzwe, off the back foot. Even off the front foot as well. The moment you offer a width, she will make sure that she stretches, she throws her hands towards that particular delivery. It goes to the boundary.
Look at Alice, she was just playing those shots many times. She's trying to go back in the crease, picking the ball early and making sure that she turns that ball in another drop and land. There's a chance of run out, but there was a quite Thomas quite a little bit being slow in terms of throwing the ball. If you look at Ice, how she's just trying to go back in the crease, and she has been doing this as a weapon early. She picks the ball a good length, she goes back in the crease, and that ball becomes into a little bit shorter, and anything short for her, it is easier for her to stretch her hands, and which is a good skill for her. No one can learn from her.
Yeah, good tactic there, good skill from Alice Ikuzwe. Just Bex uses the depth of the crease just to punch that one through the cover region there for a boundary, which that is important. Wineza Diane continues to play and miss here. Again, every time she's going for that drive, she's not even connecting. She's just also missing. So that is something that she needs to improve here. Again, she's already on 14 deliveries. She has got 4 runs. That should be wide. Yes, wide it is. So with that wide, make it 6 runs in this over. It is a good drive. No runs of it, no power behind it. You can just do it a bit more there. Just try to find the gap there between extra cover and point. Down the leg side. It was the last ball of the over. Then Alice, realizing it is the last ball of the over, sent Wineza Diane away there just to settle for that. Smart thinking. It's end of the 6th, 30 for the loss of 1. Imena Herons 22. Amasimbi. Imena Herons here not looking good a lot of the times. When they play, they always find themselves losing, and they lose with big margins. Imena Herons here, Alice Ikuzwe is on 22 of 16. Wineza Diane 5 of 6. Shimo to continue there. Alice as well. Start with a short delivery, not allowing Alice to free her arms. Still after 6 overs, they only have got 3 guys and having an extra fielder in the circle just to cut off from them getting those easy singles. That one flashed away. Extra cover. They are looking to come back for 2. Yes, they will come back comfortably. That fumble there allows Alice Ikuzwe, who is quick between the wickets, to come back for the second. Up and over. Mid wicket. That should be another boundary there. Yes, it is. Boundary for Alice Ikuzwe. Taking on the experienced ball of Great Ishimo, who is over pitching, bowling a bit too full on the legs there. Will flicked to mid wicket for another 4. Could come back delivery there. Uwineza wanted to come for this quick single, but was sent back. She's already on 11 of 19. Much better length this time from Upish. Chance of a run out. That should be a run out. Bullseye there from Sylvia Imena. Height on the money. Diane Uwineza wanted to take a single. Alice was not interested in that, but did not make it back on time. She's dismissed there for 6 runs there.
That was the extra throw. Look at on the replay there. Another trying to go big. Straight in the hands of. Look at the throw. Aiming the base. And that was the leg hit, and that's the end of the winners at the end. That brings in Isabayo Sandrine.
That's the end of another exciting over here. A tight one with a wicket in it. From Henriette Shimwe in the form of a run out there. Good work. It met off by Sylvia Imena. Right on target. Dismiss Uwineza Diane. Now in comes Isabayo Sandrine. Ngabire Justine to continue to bowl a fourth. Flighted that one. Driven to mid-wicket. No runs taken there. Dropped short, hit hard, but straight to mid-off. No runs again. This is where the pressure starts mounting for the batters here, especially Imena Herons. Sandrine needs to find swing and a miss there. By Sandrine Isabayo. Tries to go hard and across. Still finding that mid-wicket fielder there, Josiane Inakundineza. This time she finds the gap. Long on for a single. She's not someone who looks like to be hanging around on the wicket a lot here. Isabayo Sandrine likes to score runs quickly. And this one was short. There is a fumble there. Miscommunication with the batters, but they managed to complete that single safely. That brings over number 8 to an end. There is the dugout with their coach Landry Rurangwa. taking charge, leading, exposing the players to a lot of good information from him. 8 overs gone to 37 for the loss of 2. Shimwe. Isaba Clementine now has been given the ball. Full. Tries to go for that wild swing there. At least Kuzgu wanting to pass to hit it through cover and mid off there. Those guys are in the second there. Anything that is over pitched in that region, Alice won't give it a second thought. She will go for it. Much better length. Big of a length. Run out chance. Given out. Lovely piece of fielding there from Clarice Umtonuwas. I said it. If you're running to Clarice Umtonuwas in the circle, you're doing it at your own risk. She's shown the qualities this time around. Well directed throw. Good pickup. And good finish by Uwase Nyurukundo Tanya with the gloves there to dismiss Isabayo Sandrine. Imena Herons loses their third. Lovely shot there. There's a bit of some hesitation there by Sandrine. If we have a look at that again, I'm telling you, I think she was safely in there. My own opinion from watching it yet a couple of times there, I think she made it safely. Yeah, just 50-50 there. Fortunate. Yeah, definitely good call there by the umpire there. Right on the money. It's a shot with about 30 or so centimeters. That hesitation that they made there is what made you get short of a ground. If you're taken off early enough, definitely you have made a ground. Uwase Deborah comes in left-handed better. Yeah, lovely piece of bowling there by Waisaba Clementine. Uwase Deborah just tries to go for that one and misses it, not anywhere closer to playing that delivery. Alice needs someone to hang around with him, get the crease there, get a partnership going on. Shot driven, straight again to Clarice. This time it was a no. As soon as the ball came off the bat, it was a straight no from Ikuzu Alice. There is adjustment there. Brought in a gully. Seen what Deborah was again do, especially in that region where Clementine is bowling. So they didn't want to leak a lot of runs in that region. She has shown the qualities of playing anything that is outside off stump. Shout of an AOPW. Shout 10 down. Bowling very well here. Clementine Waisaba. Can we see a maiden wicket over? Just one delivery left. Lovely. Did she find the gap? No. Clarice doing some fantastic job there at backward point. Lovely finish of the over. That's a maiden wicket over by Waisaba Clementine. It's 9 overs gone, 37 for the loss of 3.
Those are the dot balls. 37 was early on the power play, before after power play here. 15 one. Those are 8. Those are 2s. Ones are 8 2s. Boundaries 4. Extras 3. Quite a lot of dot balls need to be worked on going forward. That brings Umulinga Sonia.
Yeah, they've been given exposure now today to bowl, especially this is what happens when you bowl first as well. You've got an opportunity to expose your other bowlers. Give everyone a chance, see what they can do. That's all very well. Lovely shot there. Driving it down. Usabi Mana seems a bit long on. Seeing shout there. Umpire not interested. Yet to get off the mark there was Dibora. Upish and over. That will land safely. It rests all the way to the boundary. Yes, it seems so. 4 runs for Wasi Dibora off the mark. I've said it earlier that he needs to get off the mark. Then right away after that, he hit it up and over the cover fielders for the 4. That is a lovely shot to see there. A shot of relief to Alice and Imena Herons and Wasi Dibora as well. Sonia Umringa over pitching that one, offering some width. There we go. Not much of control there, but at the end she got the results that she wanted. 4 runs in the end. That one driven to the off. No runs, good comeback there by Sonia. Rattled the stumps there, full and straight. Went across the line there, played too many shots there. On one particular delivery there, Deborah Owase has been dismissed by Umuringa Sonia. Misery continues for Imena Herons in terms of losing wickets. Wicket number 5 goes in. This is what has been lacking, Bryson, for Imena Herons, that partnership. You don't seem to have any other batters. Look at there on your screen on the left side there, Merve Owase sitting there. The coach has been the missing link for Imena Herons. So they never seem to find an answer to fill in that gap after that injury. Look at that. Look at the front leg where it was. Been seeing this the whole day long. Yeah. Batters not moving in line with the deliveries. Always exposing their stumps.
That brings in Losette Shimomwana. And Martin Waisaba coming back on attack for Huskin spell. Alice Ikuzwe. Looking quite dangerous with a strike of 101. Going some tight areas. Serena Divuka shot number one. The length shot been going top of asking a question to the batters, which is tight length. Asking a question, if you're good, you're gonna hit me. If not, find a way to play me. I'll suggest waiting anything that can come a little bit fuller. She played this one. Red eggs by the wicket keeper. All the way to the bundles of four lands.
Just down the leg side. It's just manages to get a touch onto that through the keeper's legs. Even away is 4 runs there. 34, 31. They need all the runs that they can get, so no matter how they come, they will definitely take it with open arms. Apish cut away. 4 runs it is there. The fielder at third man just went for the first line, then undone by the spin off the surface in the outfield. 4 good results for Imena Herons and Alice Ikuzwe. That is some lovely piece of hitting there. The width was there. Short of a length. Look at there, undone by the spin of the surface. You know these balls, Bryson, if you're a fielder, if you don't watch them closely, they will make you look like someone who's crazy in the field.
I remember I played on this ground. Those things happened to me 2 times. With this outfit, when it's dry like this, don't know how to dance. You're going to learn how to dance.
Definitely, it will give you some good reflex, agility, and some dancing skills there if you're not watching the ball closely. Again, short this time. Same region, but this fielder does better here, but the throw is not good enough. Alice, after realizing that the field has taken a lot of time to release that particular ball, straight away calls for a quick second one. Good batting now. She is in her 40s there, Ikuzwe Alice, of 33 deliveries. Up and over. That should be out of here, out of Gahanga, on the mound towards the banana plantation there, Bryson Pujingo. Where did this come from?
That was the power. Pick that ball well. All the way in the breadth of the bat. Well balanced. She timed this ball well. What a shot. Direction on the lip again. Look at all the replay, Mr. Ned. Look at the balance. Look at the power, swing of the bat, timing it well with the one-handed all the way to the boundary, 6 runs.
Yeah, as soon as she hit that one, she knew that she has cleared the rope there, and she knew that she wanted to hit it. There is a fielder there at mid-wicket on the boundary, but it didn't matter because it went miles outside the boundary rope there. 11 overs gone, it's 58 for the loss of 4. Alice Ikuzwe on 46 of 35. She puts her name there up in the runs there now. She joined in the top 10 batters there. She's currently on 52. It's number 10. Just 1 run behind Mrikatete Belis and Ufitinema Lillian respectively. And she's still betting. How many more is she going to add? And this is what I've been always saying to the batters. Once you reach to your 40s, Bryson, there's no need to keep knocking the ball around. From 40 to 50, it seems like it's a long way than it is from 1 to 40. So once you get into your 40s, when the ball comes in your slot, make sure that you go for the maximum, then you get to cross that 50 run mark easily and quicker. Then from there, you switch on the gear back.
That's well said. And if you look at here, there were no Aris played this on the back foot. That's the shot of Shingomano Rosette. There's a chance of run out. Good throw there. But excellent running between the wickets. That's awareness of Aris. Thank you, Isis. She does not now think about if I know if the ball comes in her zone. And since Kwibuka have been following her playing cricket, she's a player who have changed her format. She's always playing some attacking cricket.
Yeah, good running there between the wickets by Alice Ikuzwe. She's just switched her game this time around. Lovely comeback there by Umringa Sonia, and well watched, well played by Shimamana Rosette. Yeah, she has just switched again. That's what happens when you play a lot of games. You tend to understand who you are as a player, what you need to be doing, what you're good at in this game. So it all comes through playing and understanding who you are. Up and over, didn't connect it well enough. Finds and Reti Shimwe never drops those ones. Shimamana Rosette. We always talk about the partnership needs to grow. The batters always have got something to think about. I don't know where Shimamana Rosette was rushing to on that particular occasion. You are well in control, playing it very well. Chose to go area, didn't find the game, finds Henriette Shimwe. Now, again, they loses their sixth wicket here. Imena Herons. There you go. Look there again, not anywhere closer to that particular delivery. It's finding Henriette Shimwe, never drops those ones. So they loses their fifth in the form of Shimamana Rosette. Remember, President, I was talking about someone needs to be with Alice, play a supporting role with Alice Ikuzwe, but that not seems to be the plan from the other batters that are sitting in the dugout watching Alice batting. So when you walk in there, the only simple thing that you just need to do is to give your support, not you to become the aggressor or to become the hero. Just get off strike, leave everything to Alice Ikuzwe. She's been looking to be in good touch. She's in control of the game. So you would love to support her in that particular fashion, but they also coming in and wanting to show that they can be able to hit the ball, but only finding the fielders in the circle. None of these batters have been caught on the boundary. All of them have been caught inside the 30-yard here. Full, hard hands on the block. A bit aerial, but landed safely because the cover is right on the circle there on the ring. So this is something that even Sonia Umringa would be watchful for.
Yeah, that's well said. Sonia Umringa should always attack the stumps. Chance of a catch. Kalalisa taking a good catch here. That's the end of the Ndela. She went out for a duck, a golden duck. 64 for 5. So it's a 6 for 6. 60 for 6, sorry. The Elijah Berries.
It's just a matter of common sense here, Bryson. Like we have been, look at that shot again. There's no control whatsoever. Came off the outside edge, finding Clarice at backward point. Just understanding what you're supposed to do. Who are you betting with? That should be out. Yes, it is out. Full and straight. Umuringa Sonia has taken 3 wickets in quick succession in 1 over. Things not looking good here for Imena Herons. You've got someone who's on 46 here, Bryson. He has lost 3 wickets on the other end now in quick succession. None of them have added anything on the board. So it's kind of hard now for Alice. We saw it in the morning again for Masimbi Hawks, and Reti Shimo as well was on there, unbeaten again, still losing wickets on that. So it's the understanding from the other batters in the team. What contribution are they putting in the batting lineup? It's just simple things of understanding, just to be on the wicket alone, get off strike. Like I said, all of them have been caught in the 30 or in the 23-yard circle, which means they don't have that power to clear the ball outside. So just play the ball on the ground and see what happens from there.
Yeah, that's well said. Play this way. Yes, it is. Backing up half. He backed up, goes back in the crease and smashes the ball all the way to the boundary. 4 runs and reaches half 50 for the first 50 for Elite League from Imena, captain herself, doing a great job for the team after scoring low scores, back-to-back low scores. But today, she's coming for the party.
Definitely, she's played very well. She came there with intent. Look at that one. Shot, split, down the offside. There, hit it to square leg. There's no one there. Lovely option. That brings a 50 there in style. 50 off with a boundary. Lovely inning that we've witnessed from Alice Kuzo, showing the experience. That is something that the other batters are lacking in a team, just to give a support. Goes that one down on the ground, but not happy to take that single, because she knows that the moment she takes that single, she is exposing the other guys there. So this is where your intelligence in betting is tested here, Bryson, understanding what is needed. Yeah, if I was on the other end, I wouldn't mind look to go and block a lot of these deliveries. You might get one outside that edge of your bet, then the rotate strike, as opposed to trying to go for the bigger hits. And make sure that you bring back Alice, because there's still a lot of time left here for Alice.
Yeah, I just totally agree with you. Edge this one straight to the third man. Legion managed to get a single that brings back captain on attack. Yes, that's the art of playing spin. That know how to play spin. Know if you're good at using your footwork. It's easy. It's easy, and that's what I have bis telling you. Asha is a kind of a player. Pick the length early. Again, stretching the gap, but there's a deep feeder there, deep extra cover. Nadine Zaitorichi. They managed to get a single.
You said it very well. It's all about understanding what are your strengths, what are your options. And this is what Alice has done so far in this inning here. This is where a lot of calculations now coming in, a lot of counting balls now. Starting in now, 2 balls left here. What is Chiza Emil going to do? Goes up, and that is up and over mid-off. Didn't carry to the boundary, but Alice will push to come back for the second, and they will do that comfortably. But still, I'm not happy with that shot that Chiza Emil played here. Emeline, I'm telling you, it's kind of risky here. Looking at how Sylvia is bowling and looking at the situations that they are in now, so she just need to understand, yes, you need runs, but do it in a safer way. Now, last delivery left. This is where she needs to maybe try to find ways to block that one. This over is gone for plenty already. It's gone for 9 so far. Here's a change of bet here. Another discussion that we had with Enoch last weekend when we were discussing about change of equipment. Back then, if you change the equipment, obviously the next thing up, you will follow that equipment of yours outside. But nowadays, most batters have got a lot of bets, 3 or 4. 1 to start off the innings, 1 for the mid, and 1 for the finish. So let's hope it's the case here with Chiza Emelina. Flashes at that one and misses it. That will be the end of over number 13. 69 for the loss of 7. Alice on 52 of 38. Chiza Emelin on 3 of 3. Can she be there and play a supporting role to Alice Ikuzo? Look at their card there. There's nothing much to talk about the middle order there. Again, the phone number that we've seen is 04144200. None of them contributed anything in the self-dismissals. Kuzu at least a big partnership of 34-36 with the winners at the end. Then another one of 18 of 9 with Rosette Shimamana. And this one is starting to grow as well. 9 of 6 with Chiza Emelin. Hope it continues to grow. 7 overs left, 42 deliveries. They play all the 42 balls, the rest on the way end up 100 plus.
Yeah, that's what I said. As long as the attitude is still on the wicket, everything's possible here. Played this, picked it well. Is it no ball? That's a 6. Again, she picked this way. It was a full toss. It was looking as if it's a no ball by the height. Cut on the replay. Yeah, the ball was going down. Look at it, timed it to this well in the bed of the bat. All the way for 6. Back boundaries here. She becomes the first player to go to 2 sixes in the Women's Elite League this particular period of time. She's going ahead of Harriet. She's going ahead of Belize, Giovanni's. Those are the guys that are having 6s, but all of them, they have got 1-1. Argent is on 2. What a comeback on the last game.
And she got those 2s in this particular game, at this particular moment. There's a chance if she survives, she might get to a century here. We never know. If she continues playing the way she's playing, full, but couldn't quite connect it. Ishimwe and Riet did not make a mistake. It was maybe a no ball, but we didn't see the signal from the umpire. Just waiting for the decision here. Umpire gives it out. I'm telling you, that previous ball that she went for 6, that was way above waist height. That should have been given as a no ball. It was way above waist height. If we can get to have a look at it again, the previous ball after this one, the first one of this over, to see what really transpired in that over.
Look at there and we see.
That was well judged. It was well corrected. So I don't see folks the decision there for whatever reasons. It's the umpires who knows there. But if it was for that delivery, I'm telling you, that was. We didn't see the signal there, so we're just waiting for the decision. Yes, revoked the decision. So what happens next? So that should be added on the total here as well. Be 1, yes. So that should be a no ball as a 6. They've given it as a no ball. There's a lot of confusion happening here at present. There is a dot ball in between, so I don't know what happened on this particular occasion. Just need to wait and find out after the end of the game here what has transpired here, because the first ball was in the first 6 that we have been giving. Sundowns was the first delivery, then followed up by 2 deliveries. So whatever happens there, not sure. The game continues. Alice is still there. Up and over. This time couldn't hold on to that Ishimwe. They are looking to come for 2. A loud call there for no. From Chiza Emerin, making sure that she's protects Alice. They need her a bit longer.
Another dot ball. 14 overs gone. It's got 76 for 7. Sonia Umulinga, 14 for 4 wickets. Sonia Umulinga still looking quite well. Still got to get 5.
Henriette Shimwe to come ball from the mount end. Alice has managed to hold on the inning of Imena Herons here. She's taken a lot of responsibility with the bet here. 59 of 43 deliveries. Lovely. The healthy strike rate for the team, especially in this moment. It's going to be interesting in the end, the chase. Because if you are looking at Ngabo, nice there down at Gahanga A, whatever happens there, net run rate is going to come into play to determine who joins. Who will be joining Imena Herons? So who will be joining Ijenzi Heroes in the final? Yeah, some good delivery to start off the over there.
Wide 4. All the way to the boundary. Keeper should have done better to support the captain. Captain not being happy on that. She donated 5 lands. Wide ball all the way to the boundary. 4 lands.
Runs like that are so hateful for the team. There's no effort whatsoever that has been put by the batters. The keeper who manages to make that mistake there would have done a bit more better. It's not the first time that we've seen Tanya leaking runs behind the stumps there. The team. Castled there this time around. Now Alice Kuzwe being dismissed. Henriette Shimwe taking the charge with the ball. She always gets those important wickets for a team. This time she does it around. But a fantastic knock there by Alice Kuzwe. 59 or 45, 131 strike rate. 4 7-4s, 2 6s. A good knock from a senior batter in the team to put a respectable total so far in this game. Look at that. Right on the leg stump line there. Maybe if you have just gone inside the line of that delivery, Brazil should have just played it down the leg side to square leg as opposed to going for the cow corner region. But good knock. Lovely, fantastic. Shown the experience, shown what she can do with the bet. This is what they have been lacking all along. If they had done it a bit earlier, they will be in contention of the final tomorrow. Ikuzwe, Alice has been replaced by Ikuzwe Rina. No ball. I don't know why they are not running there. That should have been an easy single. Yes, finally they've realized that there was an easy single. Sloppy fielding there by Usabi Imana Sylvia. Right on the stumps was a no ball. So that doesn't count. Shimo and Red looking to get this game done and dusted with this over. They know the task that is lying ahead of them. Need to make sure that they get to whatever total that these guys have put on as quickly as they can, because they need to make their net run rate a bit healthier. Increase their chances of playing the final tomorrow in the afternoon. No ball once again. I think she's overstepping that line there. Yeah, the umpire just showing you there that you are just going beyond the restricted area. 2 no balls in this over, but the first one went unpunished. She's in the arena. Let's see what she can do with this one this time around. Inside out, inside edge. It will race to the boundary, but does not have enough feet to cross the rope. Yes, it does cross there. That should be 4 runs. Yes, 4 runs indicated there. A bit sloppy, not aware of where the boundary was, the fielder. That has been given. So this snowball has been punished this time around. But whichever way the runs come into, you will take them. Chiza Emeline is being fortunate there. Yes, definitely she had stepped on the rope. And by the time she got in there, she had no time to stop that ball from touching part of that boundary. Now we go. Middle stump again uprooted. Shimo and Red showing a class, especially with the 10 enders. Full and straight. Chiza Emeline dismissed for 7 of 7. Imena Herons loses their 9th year now. Is up to number 11. There we go. Not anywhere closer there. Not even watching the ball whatsoever. Something that we've been seeing in all the dismissal that we've seen when they're coming in on the stumps. Batters not getting in line, not getting behind the line of the ball, exposing their stumps every time they want to play a bigger hit. Tony Chanzelin joins Ikuzwerina. Can they manage to hold on and play the last 31 deliveries left? That is the question. Swing and a miss. End of a long, dramatic over there. A lot of things happened in this over. There's 30 deliveries left. 89 for the loss of 9. Imena Herons. Only 3 meaningful partnerships that we've seen there. And if you look at that now again, on those skyscrapers, they look at especially over number 12, where they lost 3 wickets. When they lose wickets in quick succession in one over. Over number 15 again, losing 2 wickets as well. So there never seem to be some sort of partnership or some sort of resistance from the incoming batters for Imena Herons. That is something that has been the biggest letdown as a batting unit. That one driven straight to Udo. Power behind it. Finds Henriette Shimo at middle. Not an easy candidate to take on in that particular area. Out of AOVW there. So it was 10 down, a bit higher. Sonia always looking forward. Can she take a fifer in this game? She's got 2 deliveries left to achieve that. Good shot there from Ikuzgorina. That's another lovely 4. They will take it. They love it. They're expecting that to happen. And she did that. Can she continue for a bit more longer now? Yeah, that is the question from these Imena Herons betters. One good shot, then the next thing they're out. And that was well controlled. Well placed again. Swing and a miss. Sonia finishes on 4 wickets after 4 overs. Brilliant. She gave away only 18. End of the 16 is 92 for the loss of 9. Tony Chance in Ishimo and Riet up lane safely. Just need 8 runs maybe to pass on that 100-run mark to apply pressure on Amasimbi Hawks when they come in to chase. She doesn't even know where the ball was there. If you look at her, the way she's played that shot, she's looking for where the ball is. She doesn't even know, does not have intent of where she wants to hit the ball. That shows that you are now bowling to the bowlers, those guys that are never exposed to a lot of betting. She's a good left arm spinner, but now they just require just to be there long enough, maybe post around 110, 112. Then once they reach that target, we've got a game in our hands here, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Elite Women's League T20 happening right here at Gahanga Cricket Stadium, obviously powered by Davabet and RCA. For the live streaming and action, you will definitely go on Sportsbox YouTube channel together with Dreamcatchers TV. You will find all the action there. Get to know the players, get to know what's happening right here in Kigali. In Rwanda, the women's elite brings a lot of excitement, a lot of potential being exposed. Some good individual performance, some good team performances as well, both with the bat and the ball in the field. Inside out, inside edge there to fine leg. That will be a single. And Rieti Shimwe tries so hard. She has bowled. This is going, she's got 1 delivery left to finish a 4-over spell, giving away 26 runs. She's taken 2 wickets. So she needs to keep piling up. She needs to keep on putting on pressure. And that's what they are looking for. Up. Is it safe? Yes, it is safe. Sabimana Sylvia caught unaware there. And that is it, the end of Ishimo's 4 overs, 26 runs, 2 wickets. Imena Herons are on 93 for 9 after 17. So 3 overs left. 6-8 dot deliveries that they faced so far. 15 singles in forms of 1 and 8 twos. No threes to talk about, and 10 fours. That has been the largest contributor again, and also 10 extras coming in. 2 sixes, courtesy of Alice Ikuzwe. That is why you see them now. They are currently on 93 for 9. Can these two, Tony Chanzalin and Ikuzwe Rina, get something? They just need only 7 runs to get to 3 digits. Zaituri Nadine to bowl a first over in this inning. Start there, she has to bowl that again. Zaituriki. Well played there. Full. Clipped away to the leg side. They will take 2. They do that comfortably without any pressure. This is where you need your experienced bowlers to be bowling at this particular moment here, who know where to bowl, especially to number 11 and number 10. You don't want to be trying a lot of things, just bowl it full and straight on stumps. Again, this one was hit up in the air, same region, but over the mid-wicket fielder. And Rieti Shimba comes round. Shimo and Riet to stop that, and they managed to get a single and to bring the big hitting Ikuzwe Rina on strike. Goes across there, misses that one. It also misses the stumps there in the Ichuriki Nadine. Selina looking to play one way. Leg side. Everyone in the offside, they're in the circle. With a deep mid wicket and a long one. Goes hard on the ground there. Tony Chanze was not interested for a single in the beginning, but ended up getting that from the call from the dugout, telling them to push. She got an outside edge. That will be a single down the sentiment region. Just edging closer to that 3-digit mark. Are they away, these two, Lina Ikuzwe and Umtoni Chanse, where they are? If you put that something there on the board, I'm telling you, it will be a tall order. Definitely, Amasimbi Hawks would need to bet a bit more harder. Driving it straight back to the bowler. That brings over number 18 to an end. It's 98 for 9 for Imena Herons. Wickets. Grace Umgwaneza 11 in 5 innings, followed by Wasi Giovanni's 9. Ishimo and Rate now joins up there 8. Ngabire Justine dropped, she's on 7.
it is. 100 runs on the board. Triple figures. That's the highest score of the Imena in the Women's Elite League since last week.
They've improved there. So if it goes stretches a bit longer, you never know what could have come, but some good inning from Alice Kuzwe. Kuzwerina just going for that wild swing. Again, not anywhere closer to that particular delivery. So we have got a game in hand here, Bryson. I'm telling you, 100 saying something to the players. So definitely Clarice Umtoniwas and Reti Shimwe, they need to come up with a big task ahead of them. Nyorukundo Tanya, those are the batters. They need to come up with a plan. And now they're on edge. This is what I've been saying, that you just get in line, get behind, you get that outside edge for a single. The more singles you get in that region, again, the more runs you're going to be adding on the board. And the more that you have given yourself as a team to come and defend.
Just that's well said. Let us see Mtoni Shanse. What can she bring on the table here? That's wide. That's a beauty of you have a lefty. That brings 102 on the board. Why some Martina? She kept donating runs to Imena.
Yeah, you can see even the fielders here, they've beat quite now. They understand the task that is lying ahead with them when they come with the bet up, driven. Don't take the arm of Muringa Sonia, especially in that position. They now know that they've got a bigger task to do here, to deal with when they come in to chase here. Swing. Wild swing there by Tony Chancelin. Just hoping for the best. Just align yourself there. Just get in line. Get that edge there to third man. You get a couple there rather than going for the bigger shots. Drives that one. Fumble there by Umurika Sonia allows them to get that single comfortably. They need to be tighter here. Amasimbi Hawks, you never know what will come in the second innings. Alexi Kuzwe also will be up with the ball. Rosette Shimamana will be up with the ball as well. Chiza Emeline, good legs, upcoming leg spinner. Hard hit there. Again to Umuringa Sonia. It's been the busiest of all the fielders in this team so far. Here and Clarice Mtonuwase. That brings over number 19 to an end. It's 104 for the loss of 9. At one point, I never thought that they would bet their 20 overs.
When they started, I think captain played some crucial innings and some crucial lull. If you look at how they lost the wickets, over number 12, just lost back-to-back wickets, and over number 16, that brought pressure to the team. Zaiturchina Din. There's a chance of a catch, but she tried to jump to stop that ball, but she just moved the pace on the ball. They just managed to get a single. Last over of the inning.
What can Umtoni Shanse do here? 6 of 12. Kuzwerina 9 of 15. 5 deliveries left. Just managed to add in another 5 runs here. Edged and dropped. The keeper has not been doing some justice to the bowlers here today. That should have been comfortably taken and finished this inning. She is a better. The keeper, no, maybe she wants to chase more of the runs. She needs some challenge. Look at Nadine Zaiturigi's face, not happy with that. After working hard, she hasn't taken a wicket so far. Hit hard. There is no one in that region. They will push to come back for 2, maybe for the 3rd. Yakudineza Josian, it's a fielder there. So they managed to get 2 runs comfortably. Brings the total to 108. 3 deliveries left. We've got a game in our hands here, ladies and gentlemen. Bryson, we've got a game here.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, the Masimbi Hawks have got a task. The batters over Masimbi Hawks have got to come for the party, having triple figures here. So I've seen that any team that gets triple figures, good shots, straight to the feeder, but just managed to get a dot ball for more the rivers away. Any triple figures, batters will always come for the party. Got a lot of work to do to make sure that they can chase that score.
Yeah, one of their batters need to play an inning that is similar to what Alice did here, or more than that. Hit hard again, but couldn't find the gap. So one of them, either Clarice Mtonuwase and Henriette Shimwe, need to come and play a responsible inning. Because I'm telling you, this game will be on the wire. Net run rate here is going to decide who is going to be joining Injenzi Heroes in the final tomorrow. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. End of the first inning. Imena Herons, after being sent in to bet, they managed to put on 108 for 9 in the 20 overs. So Amasimbi Hawks will be needing 109. So they managed to put 108. So Amasimbi Hawks will be needing 109 to win here. We've got a game here. The betting card here is only up there. Alisi Kuzo, the captain, 59 of 45. That is some fantastic knock. That is the knock that has made a difference from there. 0, 4, 1, 4, 2, 0, 0, 7, 11, and 7. So she did played a good job for a team here today. Led up front with the bet as a captain. Pushed up through. So Amasimbi Hawks have got a big job to do here. They need to come up with a plan. 3 meaningful partnerships, 4 of them, 34 between Alice and Uinez at the end, 34, runs of 36, then 21 between Alice Ikuzu and Chiza Emeline, then 20 between Tony Chanzeline and Ikuzu Arena, then 18 between Alice Ikuzu and Shimamana Rosette. Those are the 4 meaningful partnerships that we've seen. In the bowling card there, Usabi Mana Sylvia, 3 overs, 1 wicket, 16 runs. Ingabire Justine, 4 overs, 17 runs, no wicket. Ishimu Henriette, 2 wickets, 26 runs, 4 overs. Waisaba Clementine, 3, 22 runs, no wickets. Sonia Umuringa, fantastic, 4 overs, 18 runs, 4 wickets. She's the pick of the bowler there in terms of wickets. They only gave away 13 extras. We'll come back shortly in a couple of minutes to see the run chase. So join us soon.
Respect. 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 Respect.
Right, we are back for the run chase here. 109 needed, 20 overs. Imena Herons finishing on 108 after their 20. So can they be able to defend that? So it's up to them now. After a fantastic knock there by Adisi Kozwe, need to come and do the same with the ball. And on the other hand, Amasimbi Hawks will be looking to have someone in the betting lineup to come and play an inning that is better than what we saw from Ikuzwe Alice, to make sure that they keep their hopes alive, keep their chances in. Umpires are in, it's only waiting for the fielding team last instructions that are coming in from the coach and the captain there. Change of openers now in this ranches. Clarice Umtonuwase with Nyorukundo. Tanya Uwase as well here now. They've changed here, replaced here. It was Tamas who used to open with Umtonuwase Clarice, but now change of strategy. It's up to that better there that you're seeing on the screens here, left-handed better, to take charge early up front. First game in the morning, she was dismissed off the first ball of the inning, trying to go over the top. Only manages to find the fielder there. So now, what lessons did she learn from the morning game? Interesting now, you see all the senior bowlers now today are opening the bowling, especially on crucial games. Very good to see. They've given the youngsters, the upcoming players, an opportunity as well. But when it matters most, that's where they come in. Ikuzwe Alice there will be bowling the first over from the road end. Welcome again back, Mr. Bryson Bujingo.
Thank you, Mr. Leonard. Let us see what's the plan after the inning break. The coaches sit down with the captain, they strategize, and just only need only one man from 108. 5 point something and over, and it's required. Can be easier for the batters if they come for the party. Let's put some runs on the board. Let us see.
Yeah, definitely. I know for the first 2 or 3 editions of the Elite, you were in charge of Amasimbi Hawks as the coach. So definitely your heart is on Amasimbi Hawks here at the present moment.
It was my first team, just being, the first champions of the first Elite, runners up second. Then from that side, I said I just step out, left for other coaches to come in and make sure that they continue the journey. Good start. Straight to the feeder, the bowler. Some good foot by Aris.
We've got a long on in the deep square leg for Umtoni Clarice. There we go. I've talked about the deep square leg. That will race away to the boundary. You don't bowl in that area for Umtoni Clarice. She will punish you. Ikuzgo Alice has been punished here. Second delivery of the first over.
Look at Onoli play there. 52 down the legs. Look at it. One it down under the ball. Ball was touching the blade of the bat. There was no need of even chasing that, but it was in the fade. With the how this outfit is quick, Mr. Leonard.
Very quick, and we are going to be seeing a lot of these shots, especially from Umtoni Clarice. Down the leg side again, the sloppy keeping by the wicket keeper, and that will be thought it would be a second boundary. She manages to do that very well. So that will be wide.
We saw the wicket keeper last time. We saw that wicket keeper. She's still young, new wicket keeper coming in. A lot of work to be done after here with the coaches back in the legions and back in the elite league here. Talk on how fit movement, running out to pick the length of the ball. Sometimes she's struggling to take the ball once. And keeping at this elite level, I think she's going to learn a lot of things as she's going back home. She plays in the under-19 with the absence of Delvey as a youngster. Taking charge like this, I hope she's going to learn a lot of things.
That one clipped away. That will be another boundary here because there's no one in that region. Lovely pick. Lovely placement there by Umtoni Clarice. Longer she does this, closer they get to the total.
Got on the use of the front foot. Glass this one. Outfit's quick. No need of chasing. Save your muscle. Save your energy. 0.3, 11 runs without losing a wicket. Still, and it's required still 5. That's why you will be talking about the triple figures. There's always pressure behind everything. Played it well, stretching the gap. Because Emeline, she can do better, one of the leg spinners. She can do better than that. Good run between the wickets, they managed to get 2 runs.
They need this start here, an explosive one. So the right player to do that is that left-handed batter there. She's got the potential, she's got the quality as well. She needs to do that and do it a bit more longer. Lovely piece of bowling there by Ikuzu Alice. Just moving it a bit away from Clarice Umtoni off stump. Just push the hands onto that particular delivery. What a game here. That's what I'm telling you. It's not going to end like this easy. Full toss. Punished. Again, that is another boundary. 3 boundaries in this over. Very expensive over to start an inning when you are defending. 17 off that over. 14 have come from Umtoni Clarice. That is the end of the first over here. Amasimbi Hawks are on 17 for no loss. Look at that. Look at that position, Bryson.
Yeah,
Placement.
yeah, that's it well said, Leonard. And if you look at, she never timed that ball well. Imagine if she have timed that ball, you have seen that ball lacing away for the 6. But the intent is there now. It's a game on here. Wherever you're following, it's Elite Women's 2025.
92 of 114 deliveries. Shimamana Rosette comes to bowl the second over from the Mount End now to her club mate, Gahanga Zebras, Nyorukundo, Tanya. So they know each other very well. And we know Rosette also has got that ability to make it hard for batters, that ability to pick wickets when in need. Drop this shot up and over. Another 4 is coming in. Definitely, yes, it is 4 from this time. It's Nyorukundo. Tanya Gets off the mark with a boundary. Bryson, good game here. Good start.
Good game, yes, Leonard. So some of the national team players with their friends on their boundary, having a great chat, enjoying the game. Look at that one, cut it perfectly, edged all the way to the boundary. You can see there on the replay, see Kugimana with a friend having some chat watching cricket.
Bangs it short, misses that one. Tanya moves a bit too early. He's a deep square leg, the cow corner for Yorokundo. Likes to play in that region. And straight up after that delivery, the captain walks to Shimamana Rosette, just making understand where to bowl, not try too much. These guys are cruising 8-15 and over. Very much in control. Again, this one short but driven straight to Alice Kuzgo at mid-off. Catch was the call, but catch was not it. Lovely shot, 6 from Niorikundo. Tanya, she joins the 6 crew. Telling you, she didn't look to hit that ball too hard. She just timed it very well. There, in the legs, up and over. Lovely shot there. There was a deep mid wicket on the boundary, but it was a couple of meters on top of here. Lovely intent that we've seen here from the young Niorikundo. Joins the 6 elite club. Photos driven, not well timed there. Hear the shout from the dugout to tell it to wait for it, to watch it closely all the way through. Shot dispatched. There is a fielder there in the deep. No chance whatsoever for the fielder to stop that one. Make it another 4. So 14 runs comes from this second over. 17 from the first over. I'm telling you, it's not good here. Looking for Imena Herons. We thought that they've put in a bit of some runs on the board, but the way this chase has been going through, it's never easy. Masimbi Hawks, they know how important this game is for them to chase it in as much short time as possible and leave it to Ingabo Knights. And Injenzi Herons there. Injenzi Herons are already on the final, but it's all about Masimbi Hawks and Ingabo Knights. Net run rate will separate them. That is if Ingabo Knights manages to win there. If they lose, then definitely Masimbi Hawks will just be playing the final tomorrow with Genzi Heroes. What a good start. What a way to start a run chase. 31 after 2 overs. Tonuwasi Clarice on 14 of 6. Same with Niorikundo Tanya again on 14 of 6. That brings the change of bowling. Tony Chancelin to go from the road end. Thumb spinner. Long on. Deep cow corner and deep square leg from Tony. Wasi Clarice wide. Here we see the umpire there signaling that it's a bit too far. She will be looking to bowl in that particular region, not to allow Clarice to access the leg side area. Photos, that should be a no ball. No ball given. They're looking for 2. Oh my God. Poor fielding in the deep. It allows that one to go to a boundary. You don't want to have Clarice Ntonuwase facing that free hit. Manages to dispatch that to the boundary. That is 4. Now it is a free hit. Where is she going to look to hit it? Yeah, way too much high. The fielder could have done a bit better there, Deborah, in the deep, but Aisha is starting to get into shot. Again, there's no one in that region. He sees the power play, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, 2 fielders outside the 23-yard mark. So bowlers need to be accurate, need to be spot on. Lovely piece of betting there from Umtoniwase Clarice. They are currently on 41, needing 68 of 107. There in the slot. Use of the wrist. What a good start. What a way to start an inning. Want to book their ticket into the final. They have to go for the ball. They have to take on the bowlers. They've done it, and they've done it so well this time around. Another one up and over. Mid-on, there is no one there. 1 bounce, 2 bounces, 3. Rest is to the boundary. The best of Umtoniwase Clarice. Taking on Chanceline Umtoni. This is a good contest. We'd love to see. This is why it is the Elite Women's T20. To thank again Tapapet and RCA for making sure that we see this action. Also, Sportsbox Dreamcatchers TV on YouTube channel. You find all the live action. Tune in and watch this fantastic inning. Partnership of 45 so far inside 3 overs between Umtoniwase and Nyorukundo Tanya. 406 deliveries. They're taking this game on, not holding back. A deep square leg has been brought in. Then now there is a deep mid wicket and a long one. Just nudges that one down. Mid wicket. I think she just thought that she's good enough in this over. It was 14 so far. Another one, a bit quicker this time. Good comeback so far from Umtoni Chanceline. 2 deliveries left. Swept away this time. They've moved the square leg up in the circle. Misses the line, then she got a punish she deserves. Swept away by Umtoniwase Clarice, who is realizing where the gaps are. Down there on one knee. Finds the gap. Goes away for 4. This one driven into the covers. Big over this one, 18 off it. It's 49 for no loss after 3 overs. 30 of 13. Umtoniwase Clarice, Nyorukundo also joined the part. Look at the difference between the graphs there. That one is trying to get a bit more straighter. Not wanting to fall down there. They would want to maintain that. No brown marks so far. Manhattan and there you can compare the big block 17, 14, 18 of the start. That's where the difference is. Lovely piece of betting here by the 2. Change of bowling again from the mount end there. Place Rosette Shimomana is Emeline Shiza, leg spinner. A lot of adjustment happening here in this field. Deep extra cover on the boundary, long off on the boundary. Pushing through there. Some interesting ranches. That's what you need to do. Early up current partnerships at 49 so far between these 2. Dropped short. Couldn't dispatch that one. Nyorukundo. $60 runs needed of 102 deliveries. Foot was swept away. Square leg is up in the circle. That will race away to the boundary for another 4. Chorus of Nyorukundo. Good in that region. Misses the line there. Chiza Emerin. Then got the punish he deserves. Well swept. Square leg is up in the circle. He's got no chance whatsoever to put a hand onto that. Was hit with power. Precision. A lot of interesting scenes happening here. Dropped his shot again. Straight dropped down. That should go as another chance miss there. Could have done better there. This is the chance that you need to take, especially after this good start. When they offer you a chance, you need to make sure that you capitalize. But the fielder had Adam thinking at the present moment. Left hand, right hand always brings the confusion. There are 2 fielders standing at short fine leg there. Now he has been moved to the other side. That short third man region area there. Tonowasi is on 30 of 13. Drop shot. No ball called by the umpire because it's bounced more than twice. Now let's see what Clarice can do here. She's got a 50 so far in this elite as well. Can she take advantage of this? Look at that shot from Uwase there. Put down by Shimamana Rosette. Another short ball swept away to the boundary. Back into a dugout there. The dugout does the fielding. Lovely piece of betting by Tonowase Clarice. Chiza Emeline falling into pressure here. Dropped it short again. They almost got to be another no ball as well. You can see Clementino Waisaba ready to come in bed doing the fielding outside the rope. Futos up and over. Didn't connect it well. Where she wanted it. Manages to get a single. Put some action in our hands here, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks to Alphabet for putting this as 2 RCA as well, taking part as well. Live action YouTube channel. Shot there. There's no one. No fielder moves. Even the batter herself, she didn't move on that particular occasion because as soon as it came off the bat, she knew that that would race away to the boundary to close that over. Another big over, gone for 15. They've been having a lot of big overs here since they've started betting. There's some sweet betting, lovely connection there by Nyorukundo Tanya. She's now on 23 of 10 deliveries. Very healthy strike rate from these 2 openers of Amasimbi Hawks. I'm telling you, if you want to watch it live, please, you're losing a lot of action there. Just go to your YouTube channel, via your phone, via your laptop, anyway, anything that you can use to watch these games. Sportsbox, Dreamcatchers TV, they will give you all the live action there. If you miss all the live action, again, tune in later on in the evening to see the highlights and find out what would have transpired during this game. Yes, action happening right here at Gahanga Cricket Stadium. Both grounds A and B. Good games here, good deciders that are being played here. Ngabona is down there playing on Injenzi Heroes. Ngabona needs to win that game to make it tighter for Amasimbi Hawks. CB Hawks also need to win with a healthy run rate. At least Ikuzwe comes back to ball. Starts off with a good delivery. Forward defensive shot being played here by don't know what's the Clarice, but just a matter of time. That is it. Soft dismissal for Mtonowase Clarice. Good catch from Alice Ikuzwe. Cotton bolt. Diving forward, never easy on the follow through to dismiss Mtonowase, who went for 13 of 18 deliveries. But she has done a good job for a team. Give them a good start. 64 for the loss of 1. Striking it 194 here. That is massive. 8 fours in this inning. She walks back to the dugout. There is the grouping, the Alice Ikuzwe leg cutter. Trying to go to the leg side there. Quick flick of the wrist. Nice catch in the end there from Ikuzwe Alice. She's always in the money. Does a good job with the bat. Now in comes the captain. This platform has been set by the team. So she needs to come on fire. Continue with what has been said there. There's no need to hold back. They need to get this game done and with a quick succession. So she comes in. We saw in the previous game in the morning she batted down the order at number 5 there, but this time around she comes in at number 3, knowing the task that is lying ahead. 45 runs are needed. They're going at 14.77. We need to keep on going there. 94 balls left. So she needs to continue. There's no need to hold back, especially in this power play. Captain is there. 2 deliveries so far. Yet to get off the mark. Just giving herself a bit of some time here. Just a minute of time, I'm telling you. She hangs around for another 2 or 3 overs. It will be a different game. Goes hard. Square leg she finds. Again, 3 dot deliveries. Last delivery of this over. It goes with Alice over. Went for 17, the first one. This one she came back stronger. That's a maiden wicket. Good comeback by the captain. Lovely over there. End of the 5th here is 64 for the loss of 1. Masibi Hawks chasing. They need 45 of 90. Skyscrapers there. The blue ones dominating. Over number 5 is Wayne. They go to that one. Look at the Wayne. That is the only time that he started to drop down because of that maiden wicket that has been bought by Alice. But other than that, it has been moving in a healthy way, up and up forever. No coming back. So let's see how they go from here.
45 in 19 the balls. Just 3 runs per over. Played on the back foot. There was different off spinners. So she's bowled it a bit quick spin. Rosette. Played well straight in the gap. Some slope fading at the boundary there from Belize. All the way to the bound 4 lands. Seems still looking quite well. You can see the one with the highest power play here in the Women's Elite League 2025. It's a good shot straight in the gap. You can see she wasn't well balanced enough to just stop that ball. And that gives Tanya extra 4 lines.
Definitely, you've said it well. This should be the best power play score that we've seen in this elite league. Up and over. That gone all the way to the boundary. Over Alice Ikuso's head. There, Tanya Nyorukundo is on fire here. 31 of 13. Lovely piece of betting there by Nyorukundo Tanya. Just continuing with where she started from. This is what is good. The smartness of understanding where the fielders is. Just got enough elevation to clear the middle up in the circle, taking advantage of this power play big time. On 72 of 5 overs here. Another one launched over mid-wicket. Short mid-wicket. There's a deep mid-wicket on the boundary. They will take those ones. What can Ishimo in red do now? She has faced 4 deliveries yet to get off the mark. Now she is currently on strike. Senior better. Very experienced. Shimamana Rosette not being consistent here. Dropped his shot. Couldn't find a gap. No, yeah, my partner here, Bryson Bujingo, is not sitting down. Blood is Amasimbi Hawks as well. Been missing him. He was in the dugout there as well, just getting some information, some messages. The blood is still there. He needs Amasimbi Hawks to qualify to get through. It's not a crime. Up, down on the ground for 4. Opens the account with a boundary, straight as you want it. Then it goes there to the boundary for 4. What a way to end it over. Look at that. Some sweet betting there. Well relaxed. Look at Clarissa Mtoniwasa now having a chat. She knows she's done a work. This is the Imena Herons betting card. It's only one better that you stood up. Alice Kuzgo 59 or 45 delivers. The rest, nothing to talk about. If you look at this one now, a bit different. From Mtoniwasa Clarice, 35 of 18. Nyorukundo Tanya still betting, 32 of 14. Then Ishimo and Red off the mark with the boundary, 4 of 6. Right in the chest, 32 of 84. Probably done here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mid wicket, long on, long off, the extra cover. Who's got Alice to bowl a third? Shimamana Rosette dropping Clarisse Mtoniwase during that period. Lovely shot there to get off strike.
What a power play, Miss Arena, 77 for 1. I think everything's going to favor Amasimbi Hawks. Netiaka is going to come in play. Played it well over. Yes, there's a chance of a catch. It was being dropped. Dropping players like Harriet Shimwe, giving us second life. Time is going to pay. You give me a chance, you pay. Good lay cutter there. Close the bat early. But win is a Diane. She can do better than that. Played straight in the gap. They just managed to get only 1 run. That's where, if he was Harriet, I'm going to be good enough and get Tanya to come and face and play captain's innings. She's coming in. Someone is on 34 of 16, which means she's seeing the ball more than her. That's what I've been telling you. Trying to overhit the ball and end up losing the shape. You are still coming in. You're going to try to rebuild. Run rate required. Still 2 point something. Just only 29 runs of 80. She needs to calculate well. But with the again, if you look at the head position, Miss Arena, she's going to hit that ball and she ends up bringing the head up. She's no longer watching the ball. She ends up losing the shape. They always say you can't hit what you can't see.
We'll say they are well in control. You only need 29. Alice is bowling, a quality bowler. So just see her off this over and work the other bowler that are going to be coming on the other end. Now, a bit of some connection. Finds the deep fielders. decent over here so far. Because Gwalis only giving away only 4 runs. A lot of these overs have been going above 10 here, Bryson. So end of the 7th, 81 for 1. There you can see some national team boys players there just sitting up watching Nadia Mohammed, Martin Akayezu, Oscar Manishimwe, and Eric Kubimana just watching the proceedings, watching some highlights there that we are seeing here.
So you can see the reason that they have changed. There are 2 grounds. There's another ground behind them. They are back, but there's a ground here where there is the action here. 7 overs, 81 runs for 1. They are going 10 point something in an over. It shows how quiet, how competitive the game it is here. Simba Hawks want to take on Imena to make sure that they can move themselves from the negative in terms of run rate, net run rate. They win this, I think they can be out of the negative. That brings back Umutoni Chanceline. Pedro straight to the sweepers. Managed to get only 1 line. Let's keep the ball ticking here. In 4 overs, I believe. They should be shaking hands. All is well. Good awareness of the game, trying to play across there. There's another call. Yes, that's awareness. Overthrow. There's no backup. It's just simple mistakes that you do that cost you a game. Such a donation of another extra line costs you a game. They just need 1.97, Mr. Renard, here on the board. Net run rate required here. Just simple as that. Yes, this went hard all the way to the boundary. Another boundary back-to-back. Boundaries by Wamaho Tanya, hitting the ball cleanly, playing straight with the bat. That's 4 Simba Hawks. Looks quite sold in terms of the chest. Look at on the replay. Look at the power. Look at the swing of the bat. That's a power from the bottom hander batter. Pedro again straight the sweeper. Needs to get 101. A lot of work to be done with the Rosette Shimomana in terms of the fielding. She's quite a good player. Simple things in terms of fielding, she can improve on her fielding, especially underground fielding. She can be dangerous player. Look at that body passing. You talked about the commitment. You saw early on, Harriet trying to dive in the morning. The same thing that body Tanya hit. Played well over the top, stretch to Alisa team. Long off. Managed to get a single. 2 more deliveries to go. See, there's action going on here. Played it well, straight. This ball well, all the way to the boundary. Another back-to-back boundaries in this over. Tony Chansine trying pink. This over becoming too expensive. 12, 14, 15 lines already in this over. 29 lines for 9 in 2 overs. 94 for 1. 15 lines in 72 balls. Mr. Renard.
Been treated to some exciting cricket here. Look at that finish in that over. Nyurikundo Tanya, she's on 43. Can this be a first 50 in your career at this level? Just 7 runs away there, Bryson.
So like all people say, she might work for those lands, but me, I wish she can go for 50. She plays some good innings, she plays some straight shots, she got the good timing, she opened the inning. That's what you call positivity in terms of batting. Watch the ball or hit the ball. It's just a simple thing.
Yeah, 43 of 20 there. I'm telling you, that's very, very much positivity here. So they need 15 runs here. She needs 7 runs to get to a first 50 at this level in her career, in her life as well. Can she be able to do that? Can Ishimo allow her that to do that? Or herself, can she allow herself to get there? Always seen a lot of batters falling out in these overs. Tries to go hard there, Ishimo, and Riet losing shape in the process, closing those wrists a bit early, finding the mid-wicket fielder there.
I have been seeing Miss Alenda. She's trying to overhit the ball. She would end up losing the shape. Get one. Let someone who's on fire to come and click. Nice and easy like that. Even look at the way where they shot away. That's not was where she was looking for. She just closed the top hand early. Played it well over the covers. See another pounder. No, two is the call. Yes, it is. Excellent running between the wickets. Managed to get 2 runs. Now she goes on 45 runs from out Tanya. They're going to see one of the quickest 50 runs, half century here. Edge this one. Only managed to get only one single. 46. 4 runs short, Mr. Leonard, to make it so that Tanya can go for half century here. For her first time in her career in Women's Elite T20, supported by Dafabet. Regardless the mini cricket they play back home, Mr. Leonard, they just play mini cricket, they score 100 back home, but for the elite level and the club cricket and the quality of the league, quality of the tournament they are playing right now, and that can be one of the best moments for Tanya.
Yeah, I'll be very much happy to see her getting to that 50 mark. Tossed up, driven, protection there. She goes to 37. It's the end of the 9th over. 100 for the loss of 1 here. They need 9 runs of 66 deliveries. What a chase that we've seen here, Bryson.
You can see the cameraman Itimo wants to get that angle, the way he's learning, to make sure he can capture that picture if she gets a chance to raise the bat. Let us see, is she going to make sure? I wish, whatever that happens. Look at the gap, Mr. Leonard. Take her through that.
Yeah, the gap there has been big from the beginning. Even the brown ones look not a lot in that blue line. And that is where the difference is. Look at the betting card, the partnership as well. Tonuwas is 64 of 20, the best so far in this tournament, followed by Ishimo and Riet, yet to get it over 36 of 20 with Inyurukundo Tanya. And Tanya, you can see a name in all those 2 big partnerships for Amasimbi Hawks. They are showing their signs that they've been champions under the leadership of Mr. Bryson Puchingo for 2 or 3 seasons. Now he has given the reins to someone else, Eric Girwa, to take on the reins. He has showed, he has maintained. Let's see, then Yorukundo Tanya on strike. Shimamana Rosette. Tanya has been scoring a lot of runs against Shimamana Rosette here. Like I said earlier on, they both play for Mohanga Zebras, so they know each other very well. Up.
Played well over the top. Played over the top. I think those were supposed to be 2 runs. He needs to be aware of what's happening. And the reason why sometimes I think, if you look at the quite of a player like her, she doesn't think about the 50. Now she think about as a captain, how can we win this game? Played it well over the top. Managed to get only 1 run. 2 runs short from Tanya. Tanya now on the crease.
Seven runs needed. Futos misses that one completely. That was the moment She lost shape there. The head was looking up into the skies. She wanted to take it out of Gahanga. Misses that one completely. It's only 2 runs that she needs here. Just watch the ball, get it a bit more into the gap in the offside here. There we go. Down to mid-wicket. She can only get a single.
No, Harriet, how quick she is. She's going to go for a 6. Someone is on 49. Let us see. I told you the idea was there. Harriet said no. I told you, Leonard. She didn't care about the 50. That's the difference between a player who wants the team to win and a player who wants to score a 50. But she deserves a 50.
I'm telling you, Preston, she deserves a 50. It's the first time at this level in her life, in her career. So, as captain, you are in control of this game. Just allow her to get the foot toss down the leg side, wide, still on strike. See, they've started betting Preston. They've never gone under 10 runs and over.
Miss Allen, I just want to know what's going in her heart for the first time. It's just nice and easy. Learn how to get a single drop, get a single on the mid-wicket and everywhere. All.
If I was Alice now, I would have brought everyone inside the circle here to stop that single from coming in. The game is gone already. They need 4 runs here. This is what she has done now. She's brought everyone in the circle.
She's listening to you.
Swing and a miss. End of the over. Nyorukundo, Tanya on 49 of 27. I'm telling you, will she get there? It's only 4 runs that they need here. Ishimwe Henriette, the captain, on the other end. Is she going to play for the team, or she's going to play for Tanya to get to 40, to get to 50, the first time in her career? 14-1-run partnership between the two here. Tanya contributing 26, and Henriette contributing 12.
That brings back Mutoni Chance. Yet she's going to step out here. There's another chance. Just of the leg to hit. Can see trying to overhit the ball and end up losing the shape. If she can even drop and land, it can be easy to get a single and let someone come with a strike. Who is 49 of 27 balls she faced. Shows the quality of the batter.
Definitely. Just get one. Now, see in that process, she gave herself out here now. It's Rieti Shimwe. Just gotten off to a single. She wanted to finish the game in style herself. As a captain, a lot of experience, should have understood the situation that she was in. Give Tanya a single. Make her get to that 50. Yes, you've won the game here anyway. Yes, we talked about team performance, but sometimes you gotta go for the individual achievements as well. It's not gonna happen in a lot of times here. It will boost your confidence. It will give you a lot of things to work on, things to reflect on. Now in comes. There is 12 of 21 deliveries.
You can see even she was struggling with she was trying to overhit the ball. And if you look at me, totally I don't agree with the way she played now. It was easy to get rotation of the strike. Look at when so it's trying to overhit the ball and end up finishing the game. But you can't finish the game. You know you have been facing a lot of dot balls. Someone who's have been facing a lot 27 deliveries, she's on 49. It's easier to get one and rotation of the strike, which was easier to let Tanya finish the game, regardless of she's closer to half century. But she has been there since ball number 1, which shows someone has been there. Have got to trust your pattern, and I think that's what Henriette didn't realize as a captain. Should have done better more than this. And at the end of the day, they are working on their net landlets. the more you lose wicket, the more you lose wicket, but the run rate still going. You are in a negative. You want to go out of the negative and you just increase your net run rate.
Waisaba Clementine comes in. Can we see another maiden wicket here? Goes up. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the game here. Waisaba Clementine has caught other minds. They needed 4 runs to win. Nyorukundo Tanya on 449. Amasimbi Hawks winning this by 8 wickets, leaving Nyorukundo Tanya on 49, not out. I'm telling you, yes, it is for the team, but sometimes you gotta go for those individual achievements. You boost a lot of confidence. A healthy betting card there from Amasimbi Hawks. Umtoni Wasa Clarice started the menace here. 38, 35 of 18. Then Nyorukundo Tanya, 181 strike rate. 49 of 27. Ishimwe and rate, 12 of 21. Then Clementine Waisaba, 200 strike rate, 4 of 2. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. The end of this game. Amasimbi Hawks winning it by 8 wickets.
Respect. 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 Respect.
Right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome again to the post-match presentation of an exciting game that we've watched here. Amasimbi Hawks taking on Imena Herons, and Amasimbi Hawks winning this game by 8 wickets inside 11 overs, chasing 109 as a target. I would like to call upon the stand-in captain for today's game for Imena Herons, Rosette Shimamana. Right, Rosette, hard luck for you guys. It never went your way in this elite league, but still you've got a lot of positive to take, especially today. Alisi Kuzwe scoring 59 of 45 deliveries. What is the attitude in the changing room? What is the way forward?
The bowling today was dead and fielding. That is why we lost this game.
So going forward now, what lessons have you learned that you need to carry forward to the next elite? What you need to improve?
We need to improve on batting and fielding and bowling.
Thank you very much, Captain. That's coming. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. The captain of Imena Herons, Rosette Shimamana, just giving her thoughts. I would like to call upon the captain of Amasimbi Hawks, Henriette Ishimwe. Congratulations again there. The game that mattered most, you guys who stood up, having that chase inside 11 overs. Again, seeing you guys with that intent of chasing. What was the talk in the changing room when you guys knew that you were going to be chasing 108?
I think first of all, we didn't manage to bowl away, but as a batters, we came up with the plan. We was like, we have to chase this score. It wasn't a high score, so our open batters was very very positive, and that's a good thing.
Definitely, there was a good opening partnership there between Clarice Mtonowase and Tanya Nirokundo. Still game on here, because Ingabo Knights are still playing against Injenzi Heroes here. So net run rate is going to come into play. So you guys keep your fingers crossed. But taking you back to the game, a fantastic knock by Tanya Nirokundo. You batted with her when you guys needed 4 runs to win. But then what was the thinking behind that? Was that the moment that when you also get out, she was on the verge of getting to a first 50 in her career, but she didn't manage to get it through. Then you got out and Clementino Waisaba came in, hit a 4 of the first ball that she faced, and you managed to win the game. So now talk us through the thinking in the dugout. She's on 49 not out. You needed 4 runs to win. Someone would have just taken a single, give it the strike and to win. So what is the talk here? Is it for the team or is it for the individual?
As I said, I told them to be positive, so that's what she does, and she did very well. And that's a good thing for her because it's her first time scoring that kind of total. So she have to keep going, yeah, because she have a good future ahead.
Definitely, thank you very much. We're keeping the fingers crossed for you guys to play the final tomorrow. Right, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. The captain of the Amasimbi Hawks, Henriette Shimwe. Now we have got a lot of contestant here for the Player of the Match award of this game today. Ikuzu Alice, a brilliant knock of 49 of 59 of 45. Niyorukundo Tanya, 49 of 27 deliveries. Clarice Mtonuwase, 35 of 18. But the Player of the Match today, and to be presented by our umpire here, Mr. Gaston Ibizi, is a player who bowled 4 overs, conceding only 18 runs and took 4 wickets, Muringa Sonia. Sonia, just come closer to me there. Congratulations for picking up those 4 wickets for your team today and become the player of the match today. What does this trophy means to you as a player?
Nageragezaga nyine gushyira aho batatageze urutamu. Nageragezaga gushyira aho batatageze intambwe, niyo mpamvu natwaye wicket enye.
Going forward, what should we expect from you? You're a young upcoming bowler there. So what should we expect from you coming in forward? More wickets or less wickets?
Nyine ikintu nakoraga nashyiraga imbere, narangiza nyine batagahereza umufirida, nyine n'ikipe yanjye yamfashije gukora neza, niyo mpamvu natwaye wicket enye.
Thank you very much. Good luck and well done again. Congratulations for that trophy. There you heard it from here. More wickets are coming in. That is it, ladies and gentlemen, for the post-match presentation between Amasimbi Hawks and Imena. Tomorrow we are back again to witness who will be crowned this year's edition of the Elite Women's League. Thank you very much. We'll catch up soon tomorrow.
Respect. Respect.